Go.
Hello to anyone who's watching this. I'm Matt. I'm running another random encounter game because I think everyone's bored. So I'm gonna have the players introduce their characters, and we can get going. Starting with Chapo.
Oh, all right. I'm Chapo. I'm one of the cameo DMs here at the UAG. I am playing Kukio, which is my ninja build. He's a champion of Domia. Um, um, he's a fighter swashbuckler mix with a gaggle of magic items and all that good shit. And that's about it. I gotta work on that for him. That really sounded shitty. Hi, I'm Ace. This is Kukio. He likes to stab shit all over the place. There you go. Is that better?
Yeah. Brendan.
Hi, I'm Brendan. Vexatious. He's in the process of learning Celestial, and all this high-minded crap makes him want to go out and kill shit.
Yeah. Will.
Yes, my name is Will. I will be playing Machiavelli Portofino, a 5th level immortal mystic thief. And yeah, that's it.
So much win.
Okay. So, you guys are contacted through the city of Aluminum, needing your help to solve an issue. A giant whirlpool has appeared in the middle of the Demon Sea, which not really more of a lake than a sea, if you actually look at the map, but that's what it was named. So, yeah, a giant whirlpool appeared, and you've been asked to go out there and find out what's going on. Yeah.
Well, Throak just finished learning Celestial, so he's ready to get out, and I guess he would immediately look up Kukio to see if he wants to do some sneaking and stabbing.
Okay.
Maybe run into Machiavelli as I'm looking for Kukio.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you guys were asked. You guys were asked to come. You weren't asked to come because of your notoriety of strength, but Adrian's actually leading this. He's going to be
okay.
up there with you guys.
Silent but deadly.
Works for me.
More like what I'm playing might need an NPC.
No worries.
SBD.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So.
Who's bringing the penicillin?
I got you.
All right, just checking.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Well.
Hey, how about that? I forgot I could do that.
So, we learned what we're going to be doing, sorta.
Yeah.
And I look at the other two. I was like, "Can you guys breathe water?"
What is this breathe you speak of?
I have a spell for that.
Are you playing Jeb?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
We started talking
No,
like Jeb. and I was like,
No, Machiavelli is Machiavelli's just looking at Kukio like, what is this breathe you speak of?
Mac and Jeb have a similar speech pattern.
Disposition. Yeah, they have a similar disposition, although Machiavelli's is more along the lines of cut it in half and then talk to it.
No, that's more Harley.
Yeah, that's true. Harley's more along the lines of just blow the shit out of it, and then, if there's anything left, try to talk to the pieces.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, so got to get you over to my fucking land. We can make a fucking range over there. I got long area situated for that.
Yeah.
Oh, in my mind, I do.
So, the guild has a 3-sail vessel that has a crew that you're going to be using.
Does the guild have spare rings of water walking?
That's why I was trying to figure out.
They do not.
Let me check real quick because I got Cloak of the Manta Ray. It would let me breathe water and swim fast and shit. But I don't know about the rest of them.
Nope.
Got-
Can't walk on water.
I've got water breathing as a spell.
Okay.
Yeah, but that won't let us walk on water. You know what I'm saying? We'd still have
Ring
to
of
swim.
Swimming?
Well, yeah, that's different.
Well, that's if you decide to go in the water.
Hmm.
Well, we may not have a choice but to go in the water, because that has happened in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if Kukio remembers, was it Kukio? No, it wasn't. Kukio wasn't there. It was Mac and Nala who ended up fighting that giant shark that damn near sank the boat.
Yeah. Yeah. So, if you want to look for those magic items, roll investigation.
Okay, can do.
I got 24 for you.
Okay. What is the item you're looking for?
Ring of water breathing, ring of water walking, Cloak of the Manta Ray, one of those things. It should be all uncommon, I think.
Yeah.
Mystic Eye only allows me to use attack and saving throws, so that's all right.
You personally could not find them, but everyone else can roll investigation to try and find it. You don't have to have proficiency, you can just roll it.
Oh, he's got proficiency. I rolled a 30, but I'm not looking for the rings yet. I'm actually looking for a Sunblade first.
27 investigation.
With the 30 and what I rolled, you actually found the Sunblade. And
Really?
yeah, I rolled a 99 on my percentile, and I have to look up the phone.
Agree and install it. Yes. It's a newer version of your video driver. Just install it. It'll be all right. Okay, so Sunblade, I found it. Yes. Oh. He muted
You had to step
himself?
away for a minute.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to put my dishes up. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
I'm back.
Good timing.
Yeah.
Oh, that be under there. Is on there. Then try down in that cabinet to your right. There. Like behind the silver bowls.
Throwack, what item were you looking for with your investigation?
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back.
I was looking for a Cloak of the Manta Ray.
That's an uncommon?
I believe so.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to find one.
Alrighty. How much for the buying of the cloak?
Uncommon is 200. And Jeb, some blades are only ever long swords unless...
Doesn't matter because it counts as a finesse weapon.
Okay. I rolled price on it, and it will cost you 6,000.
Try to talk him down a little bit. UAG, superhuman feats, leaping small ditches, and crossing very shallow streams in a single bound.
You have enough?
Roll persuasion.
You got it. It's not bad. 18 plus persuasion is 7, so 25 total.
He'll sell it to you for 5,000. He rolled very well on his counter roll.
You have enough?
Yeah, hang on just a second. There's something on my wife's computer. I'll buy it, but just give me a second.
Okay. So...
Oh, since we're here... what about the wound closure? Good.
Yeah. If you have the if you're wearing the cloak, yeah, you can just because unless I purposely remember, I'm not going to remember, so you can automatically take the 10% off as long as it's less than 1,000.
Okay, that was I was just
It's a guaranteed discount. And plus I'm not likely to remember who has a cloak because a bunch of people got.
No worries.
Especially that player might be in the game, but he might be using a different character. So,
right. No worries.
I got one of those Domia champion things.
Oh, that only works in Domia.
Damn it.
So, yeah. You did find a Cloak of Manta Ray, and so you got it for 180.
How much?
I rolled a 2 on a d6, so you got it for 200, and then it takes 10% off that, so it's 180.
Oh, okay. Cool. I actually have one, but I'll take it from him. Off his hands.
Okay.
Oh, no,
that was Throwack.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
I swear the programs nowadays are getting more and more intrusive when it comes to, hey, buy our shit. It's ridiculous. All right, so you said $5,000?
Yep.
All right, that's done. So, Sunblade. That will require attunement.
Don't you also have a defending rapier as well?
I do. That's something I need to look at getting rid of or storing somewhere.
Yeah.
What do legendaries go for exactly?
Give me a
Out of
second.
curiosity.
I don't know at the second. I know what very rares go for, but I don't know what legendaries do.
Like $50,000. Oh shit.
No. Selling a magic item, legendaries go for the book price of what you get is 200,000 gold. Half of it if it's a scroll or a potion.
$3 billion.
200,000, huh? Jesus.
It's legendary. It's one of a kind.
Right. So yeah, that's totally not going to happen. But he will sell his Rapier of Warning.
What?
It's
an uncommon.
Okay. You can roll persuasion on selling that.
What does it do?
What warning? It gives you advantage on initiative, but it also wakes you up if you're sleeping, if there's danger within 30 feet of you, and it alerts you so that you can never be surprised.
Attunement?
Yes, it's an attunement item, which is why I'm getting rid of it. So that was what is a 14 plus 7? 22? 21, sorry. Yeah, 21.
Yeah. You sell up the item really well. And he was...
This is a bad motherfucker right here.
Yeah, he was going to opt... You agree on a price for 600, but a person who was in the shop says, "Hey, I think I recognize that item." Yeah. An item like that went missing in our family several generations ago. I think that belongs to us.
Yeah, I don't think so. I bought this fair and square. Here's the bill of sale.
Roll an insight and make sure that he's telling the truth. I get a 19.
Insight for moi is 24.
Yukio has a hard time believing, has a hard time thinking that it's not his. You, on the other hand, aren't quite so sure. Yeah. The guy, if that guy is claiming birthright on your item, he's not really going to sell to you.
I beg your pardon?
This character is claiming birthright on your item, which means an item that was stolen from his family should be returned to his family.
Yeah, that's not going to happen unless he returns the money that I spent for it.
Yeah.
Because this item was not even made here in Illumina. The Rapier of Warning was actually made in when we went walkabout with Nola. It was found at the one over not the one where all the mages have gone to, but the one that we went to that was on the southern continent.
Yeah.
So he can claim birthright all he wants. Fact of the matter is, it's not his.
He says if you give him 100 gold, he'll let the birthright go.
And I says he can go pound sand. Prove to me that this belongs to you.
Hold on. Who do you say made this item? The guy claiming birthright.
Well, he pulls out of a pocket a sigil, and on the bottom sigil.
Say that one more time. You broke up for me.
Yeah, they couldn't understand a word you said.
Yeah, he pulls out a sigil out of his pocket, and on the bottom of the hilt, the bottom of the handle, there's a matching symbol.
How about that?
I'll give him 100 fucking gold. I'm like, here, take your gold. Sorry for your shit, but it's no longer yours.
It wasn't his to begin with. I don't care what a person says. Oh, that was stolen from me 60 years ago. Yeah? Who says that it wasn't sold by one of your family members 60 years ago?
Yeah. He got the 100 gold from Kukyo, and he says, "Yeah, He gives the family name of the sigil and says, "We no longer take claim to the item."
Good.
Yeah, here you go. Here's a quill and a piece of paper. Why don't you write that down for me?
Tell him I'm gonna investigate it when I have time.
Investigate what?
Make sure it's right.
Pardon me, I couldn't quite hear you.
He says I'm gonna investigate that one day.
Insight? Or how do you want to investigate? Like, trail him or whatever? Like, I don't know.
No, not right now. I'm saying like one day I'm gonna investigate that. I'm gonna put that on my.
Okay.
But when I'm bored, I'm like, hey Matt, let's go investigate where that sword came from.
Okay. So yeah, he put the bone right in with his family lineage name and all that, and signs it and all that.
Anyways, hey, does he have a flame tongue? A scimitar?
Just give me a second. I want to resolve this first.
Okay, that's good.
You still talked up a good. He still will. Now that all that is over, the shop owner isn't worried about someone taking an item that he just paid money for. But you're only going to get $550 for it.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. There's your here's your piece of paper saying that his so-called birthright is settled, and then Mac will give Kukyo the 100 gold. Say, I appreciate that, but I want to make sure that you're not out of pocket for some numbnuts believing something that wasn't true.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
and that
brother.
is just one of the many things that could happen when you sell an item.
I understand that, and I'm good with it. I was also good with gutting him too if he pushed the issue. So
Yeah, well,
I just think 100 gold pieces is worth.
it was.
And
Yeah,
eventually
I rolled
later on,
one of
maybe-
the two that did not make mortal enemy.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
well, how's that saying go? Buzzards got to eat same as worms or something like that.
Never heard that, but that's pretty cool.
It would have been really interesting if I rolled a 6. But that's for another time.
So, looking for a scimitar flame tongue. Yeah.
Just do you know the rarity on the flame tongue? Just so it types in.
It's rare, I believe.
Yeah, it's a rare.
Okay. Roll investigation.
Alright. Does somebody give me advantage?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. I assume you guys are shopping it in a group, so.
Yeah. You want me to
Yeah.
roll too, or you got advantage with it? You should be okay. Yeah.
No.
If you're given advantage, you can't make a roll.
Right.
Okay. You could not find one.
Son of a bitch.
Mind you, the longer this chaos magic goes on, the harder rare and higher rarity items are going to be to find.
That's cool. I'm good. I don't need anything. I just thought I'd check. Well, actually, you know what? What about a Frostbrand? That's a very rare. I'll even check for that. That would be a 22.
Let's see. It could possibly be in possession of a noble or something, so it could possibly be in the city, but you have not heard of that sword being in this area.
That's a bummer.
Actually,
Okay.
no, that was cocked. I'll give you a reroll. Didn't change anything. Yeah. So, are you guys prepared?
Yeah. Hey, they don't have because I remember seeing it like second edition. They had these bracers that had like daggers in them, but they would reappear.
Um,
You think that would be like a legendary item?
Daggers that reappear?
No, well,
Um,
like it was a bracer and it had like 5 daggers in it, right? And you could throw them. They were for like throwing, but then they would they would reappear in the thing, kind of like Alona's quiver. You know, you never run out of them.
oh no, you can run out of arrows with a quiver of Alona.
Well, you get what I'm saying. They had,
That quiver is just it's a mini bag of holding. It can hold 60 arrows. That's why it seems like they never run out. It's just you don't really expect to use 60 arrows in one encounter.
unless you're Remus.
Oh yeah, but that's also why he's 500 arrows in a bag of holding.
Yeah. I have nothing else.
Yeah.
I just want to check it out.
Uh,
Unless he's got a dual elemental gem.
that's a rare magic item.
Actually, no, it's not. I think it's a rare, or I mean, I think it's a uncommon actually.
Mm-hmm.
Anything but water. Actually, no, that would help. But I've got one more. Can we roll investigation?
What's the full name of the item? Because I want to read this item.
It is called Elemental Gem. It's a wondrous item, uncommon. It's on page 167 of the DMG.
Okay. Okay. Roll investigation. You always have a chance.
I got a 10. I rolled a 3.
Okay. That makes things interesting. One miracle of a chance. You actually found one.
Oh shit! Oh, what kind?
I rolled random, and you got an emerald one.
Sweet. That works for me. How much is he want for it?
That's what I'm just rolling now. 16,000 gold.
What? For an uncommon item?
Uncommon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was rare. That's a different one.
No.
But he's going to charge you a little bit more because it's a wondrous one.
That's fine. I'll try and persuade him down.
He's asking for 600.
Ah, fuck it. I'll give him 600. All right, last item.
Yeah. There's a big jump between uncommon and rare, so yeah.
Okay. Can you check and see the Golden Lions figurine? They're rare. I don't really expect them to have them, but I think it would be kind of cool. And I got a 22 on my roll.
No. You do not have a single lead on that item.
That's cool. All right, I'm done. I'm not going to do it anymore.
Okay, so Mac's going to look for one more thing, and that's going to be a ring of water walking.
Okay. That's an uncommon, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, is that an attunement item?
Water walking?
Yes.
I can check real quick. Hold on.
I
don't think so, but
nope, it's not. Water walking is not attunement.
Okay, then yeah, he'll look for one.
If you want to cap water breathing, that's attunement.
Nope, just water walking.
Mind you, if you fall out of a ship while wearing that ring, you will take fall damage.
Yeah, I understand that.
Which is why I took the ring of swimming.
Yeah. You could not find one.
Oh, that's a bummer. Bag of holding?
Roll investigation.
24.
Nope.
Damn. I can find a lightsaber, but I can't find a bag of holding. Oh well. Alrighty. That's enough of the shopping trip stuff. So
it's more of, as adventurers find stuff, they trade in old stuff for different stuff, some utility stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of how things are appearing and disappearing. That you could find one item at a certain point, and then you couldn't find the same item at a different time.
I got you.
Hey, Throwback.
Yo.
Would you use a robe of eyes?
Is it attunement? I don't think so.
Yes, it is.
No, I'm maxed out. I've got my +1. Well, Ogre Schwanz, and then Ogre Schwanz, Ring of Protection, and my Cloak of Protection. Used up all my attunement slot.
Where are your rings?
Mine?
No, Throwax.
Over. Because I can't take Ogre Schwanz off.
Okay.
Actually, I had the Ring of Protection before Ogre Schwanz. I put them on over, and I haven't been able to take Ogre Schwanz off because I actually don't have Remove Curse.
Hey, Adrian has Remove Curse.
Yeah, I just haven't gotten a chance to write it down yet, so. And she's really touchy about that. Anytime I threaten to take them off, she gets upset and bitchy.
If you cannot remove the rings because they're underneath, you cannot. It's really hard to sort of. It may take a while to get it to forcefully unattune if you keep trying to attune to another item. It's end up being random, so it's you if you want to unattune from that Ring of Protection, it may take you a little while to try and finally get it to unattune because you're going to have to wait for the magic forces to kick it out.
Right. And that's the problem is
you can't remove the ring, so that's the only way you can get unattune it.
Right. I have to remove the curse, so I have to talk Ogre Schwanz into letting me take one of the gauntlets off, so I can take the ring off, so I can put the gauntlet back on, It's just not worth it to me. I'll just leave the damn ring on for now.
Yeah.
The ring of swimming, though, is, I just leave it in my bag of holding. It's one of those just in case when I almost drowned last time because of the plate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I am awfully glad I keep fly prepared, though, because I'd have been screwed.
Yeah, that was pretty touch and go, if you will.
Yeah. Oh.
Fortunately, fly lasted just long enough to take off all of that armor, so I wasn't in a terrible position, but it would have been bad.
Yeah, it could have been very bad.
Roll investigation.
Me?
Throwack. Roll investigation.
First roll was a natural 20, so 29.
Okay. Natural 20 means nothing. It's the number itself.
I know, but it was just I always have because of the glasses. I always have advantage. So I was just saying that natural 20 means I don't have to roll the other one because I got the highest possible score. So 29.
Okay, and I just have to double check something because I think I might have something that can help you in a way. I just have to find where I put it. Okay. I was hoping it was a PDF file, not a... Oh, sorry. I misremembered something. It was a higher rarity than I thought it was. I created an armor set that's basically water-breathing plates, but it's a very rare, not a rare. If it was a rare, then you would have came across it. But I did not roll high enough for you to find it.
No worries.
Actually, I'm going to send you on Discord just so in case you actually want to try and find it or by chance create it, you'll have it. So everyone's ready to move on?
Yes, sir.
Take your resistance.
If you actually want it, you can roll for it. Anything else?
Dirty 20.
Ring of Resistance is a rare. Nope, you didn't find one.
Ring of Regeneration?
I wouldn't even try that kind of percentile. You need a really good luck.
How about a 19 with 26? Not even near it.
Maybe. Ooh. Now, you actually managed to find someone with it because I rolled 100%, which means you're guaranteed to find that item no matter what item it is. Mind you, whether or not you can afford the item is the whole entire thing.
Oh.
That is a very rare magic item.
How much does he want for it? Or do I need to persuade him?
First, let's see if it's in the realm of possibility of you be able to persuade him down to a price he's willing to part for it. I ain't rolling d4s. Okay. He wants 50,000 gold.
That is insane-o.
I rolled a 4.
All right. I have a very rare item also. I think. Wait. Bless you.
Thank you. What item are you trying to get?
Ring of Regeneration. I have a rare item, a Robe of Eyes.
Got it.
I can throw in there.
Roll Persuasion.
All right. Come on, roll high, roll high, roll high. 18, So I got dirty 20.
Okay. He'll sell you the ring and take the robe. For 30,000 gold.
How about 20?
You didn't roll well enough on your persuasion.
Hold on, I got some other shit I can do. What about? Ooh, let me see that real quick. Let's check see how much this is first. I also have a secret weapon. That's what. Oh, never mind. That's not that much. Damn it.
Hey, Matt, question.
Yep.
Are all sun blades the same color, or is there a possibility of them being a different color? Because it doesn't say in the DMG, I don't think. It just says radiant damage.
Okay, let's see.
Because I'm thinking Sunrider's Destiny tealish color.
It's going to be some sort of yellowish gold because it is unless the sun of this world is teal, that's the color of the blade's going to be.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. I'm sorry. I didn't catch all of that. Unless the color is what?
The color of the blade is going to match the color of the sun. So unless this world's sun is teal, that's the only way you're going to get it to be teal.
Oh, okay. So you said it's going to be like a yellowish gold?
Yeah.
Okay. I can live with that.
Unless this is not a yellow sun, then we're in a whole different ballpark. Because there is actually a possibility the sun may not be yellow.
I don't know. I figured it was called a sun blade because it gave off light. So I was just curious if it was possible for a sun blade to be other than. But it's cool. That works.
Alright, so I have one other thing that can trade on me. It may or may not work. Because it's kind of a long shot. But I have like dragon's scales.
How much black dragon scales do you have?
At least for one set. Because when I harvested, I got 2 sets. I gave one up to have to get something else made. But I still have enough to make one set of black dragon, whatever, for scale mail. I also have the acid sack, out of the black dragon, and I have the fire sack from Red Dragon.
Okay. I just need to find what the rarity of dragon scale mail is.
I want to say it's very rare, but not positive.
Yeah, it's very rare. With those two items, since it's not you're not giving him the armor, you're giving the material components. So
Yeah, he can sell it for a shit ton of money. Either way,
Yeah.
he'll make his money back.
which means it'll be half. So yeah, that will only knock another 10,000 off.
So he'll sell for 20.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take it.
Okay.
What'd you just buy?
Regeneration.
Oh, didn't somebody loot one of those?
Yes, a couple people.
Who did? Damn it.
Yeah, there's 2 people in the guild that have a ring of regeneration.
Oh, that's right. Felicia took it. She said she was going to keep it in case somebody needed it from the guild to grow back limbs or whatever. And then,
And Resbean has one as well.
oh yes, Resbane. He got a ring of regeneration as well. Cool.
All right. Okay. So over right now. I'll find anything else for a while.
Yeah. Let's go kill some shit.
Okay. So, you spent the entire day shopping.
Hooray! Wait.
So,
Sorry, dude.
the plan was to leave around noon,
Whoops.
get to Red Gill in the evening, sleep there, and then head out to the middle of the Demon Sea because it's a 12-hour ship ride to Red Gill.
Whoops. So,
What happened was this big gorilla just got us and beat us up. And then
we were detained.
he sure was. I'm like looking at this ring, like, yeah, it happened.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So instead of leaving in daylight, you're now leaving the harbor as the sun sets. And instead of having a full night's stay at the Rose and Dragons, you're only going to be on land for a few hours.
Sorry.
But luckily, you can take a long rest because it is a 12-hour track down.
Hell yeah.
Hey. Who's got the owl? That one's cool.
It's my buddy Will.
Will's got a cool whatever the fuck that is. Owl.
So
Yeah, like every time I play, I click on his name and like look at his fucking owl's eyeballs.
That's kind of creepy
Yeah, that's kind of
and slightly gay, but that's okay.
It's super gay.
Otherwise,
One of my buddies says super gay.
two minds think alike. Next, what's the other ones?
It's my buddy Brendan. He's got Throwax.
Yeah,
Whoever
he's
was it.
overcompensating for something. Tell him I said that.
Here, Jake.
we can hear you.
I can hear you.
I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Just saying.
They can't hear you.
Oh shit. Okay.
Not at all, hon. And he did have the other night when you were going to change. He did have the camera on. We all saw you.
That one, no.
This one? That's
Oh.
me. That's mine.
That's nice. Who's unnamed? They don't have a fucking name?
No, it's mine.
They don't have a fucking name? Who doesn't name their kid? Did they not like you?
No, they like them. It's just the name that they have on the thing.
Well, I like the owl best. You can tell William I said that. And stop being slightly gay. You're going to scare people.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a kiss.
It's not slightly gay, Lisa.
Yeah. It's the Google account I made I made this account a long while ago to share with Carl and Ty so they could all be on one YouTube page. That plan did not work out, so I still use it.
She's good. She's
That's
unlucky,
why it's that's why the name is Unnamed Adventurers, because
I know that, but women don't know that. So.
yeah.
Anyways, apologies for the interruption.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys are sailing down to Red Gill. You guys you can take a long rest, so if the spellcaster wants to change his spells out, he can.
Ooh.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. And you have the time. No, you don't have the time. That's if you didn't want to take a long rest, you could have done that instead. If you didn't want to take a long rest, you could have copied one 5th level spell from Adrin.
Oh, I would assume I've had plenty of time to do that because I've been hanging around the city studying Celestial, so I've had the time.
Okay. And what were the 2 spells you took?
Telekinesis and Wall of Force.
You can use that time to copy one of those spells from you.
Absolutely.
So what does the regeneration do?
Oh.
I haven't read it.
Every 10 minutes, you get a d6 of health back, and you can regrow limbs. But it takes 1d6 plus 1 days.
Sweet.
Or weeks. Okay. One of those 2.
This is days.
Yeah.
Cool. I can just get dismembered and go in. I'm like Deadpool. Sweet.
Well, you can still die.
Let me cut off your arm.
Okay. Let me see. Hold on, let me roll and see how many days it has to wait. That would be 4 days. Can you get back from the adventure and then you do it?
Sure.
All right.
I'm going to assume...
I'm going to make an axe.
I'm going to assume you got someone to... you are well researched on the ring, so you actually know it can actually do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm proficient in Arcana. I would be able to tell him.
Yeah.
But I have always wanted to test it out. So if you don't mind, on our way back from this, I'd like to cut your arm off.
If he's even coming back from this.
I have faith. He'll come back.
How about a finger at first? Finger won't.
It is now. Come on. It's magic.
I know it'll come back, but what if we have to do other shit and I only got one arm? It's gonna suck.
Don't worry. Don't worry, little buddy. I'll protect you.
Ooh, that would have been bad roll. 7 days.
You know, there is another limb that you wouldn't need for fighting that we could cut off.
How about I let you borrow it first?
You can't roll that d6 until after you actually lose something.
Kukio just likes to roll d6.
All right, I'm back.
Okay. So you guys are in Red Gill. It's the morning. The tide in the Demon Sea is really weird.
Is it like receding?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not really receding. It's just really low.
Machiavelli is going to go down to the docks and look for gooey ducks.
I don't know what that is.
It's a kind of clam.
Uh,
Looks like a penis.
roll survival.
5.
Did not find any.
You
Well,
found
find
a
something
dog.
penis shit.
I rolled an 8. You gotta leave one in Throwback's ear.
You couldn't find any either.
Oh, you gotta roll Thorac. Come on, you gotta roll.
I got an 8 also. I did roll.
Awesome.
Okay,
actually
so I'm
found-
gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in chat. There you go. That is a gooey duck.
So if I had found it, I was gonna wake up Kukio holding the neck of the duck in my hand, saying, "Hey, I cut something off for you."
That would have sucked. He'd have been really scared and mad.
Right.
He would have used his overschwanz
But it would've been
to try and
funny
pull your overschwanz off.
Well, your Schwanz is already gone, so there's no ogre nothing.
He's like, I'm mad and I can't take it anymore.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god, dude, you just gave me a beautiful idea for fucking Jubei. Awesome.
Oh shit!
So keeping that shit.
Oh man, that's
Stay
gonna be
in the
awesome.
link.
Giant gooey ducks attack.
Everybody here that's gonna play a Jubei game in the future, thank Will for that one.
You're welcome.
The first gooey duck that comes out, his name's gonna be Will too. This is William. He's a gooey duck. He would like to kiss you.
Has a involuntary reflex to regurgitate the last thing that it ate.
It's going to be porridge.
Which happens to
Right? I was thinking something like that too. Yeah, he only drinks milk. He's going to regurgitate milk.
He's just
His mouth is his mouth is at the end of the clam shell.
I'm gonna put the shell on top of a cask with wheels on it. He's just gonna ride around and smack people with his neck. He's gonna have an AC of 20.
Oh my god, that's gonna be
It's gonna
great.
be a slam attack. And if you cut him, you're covered with white gooey substance that's like glue.
Yeah, there you go. And the only way you can get it off is universal solvent.
Yes. So gonna
Or
throw
let
that
it
shit.
let it dry and just crunch it off.
Yeah.
That is now a thing.
Sandra is so gonna get that with him.
Oh lord.
Okay. I'm sorry. Enough Jubation. Matt, go ahead. I'm sorry, brother.
That's okay. Adrian was. I was picking a new spell loadout for Adrian, so. So yeah, you guys have a couple hours in Red Gill.
Oh, cool. So what's in Red Gill?
There's a lot of. It's a small town. It has the logging, fishing, and sort of shipping thing. It
Fishing
has
and fuckery, huh?
yeah, because this originally was a fishing village. It still does fishing, but it's mostly done as a quick offload for um, um, for merchants and that's come from different places around the merchant trade, and that for a quick offload so they can move on to the next city on the Demon Sea or make their way around back. And then it's sent up to Illumina on the little river up to the city. It's a lot easier if the big ships can just offload everything and move on, and then have smaller things come and travel it up. It's more cost effective that way, and the other merchants really like it because it's a quick offload. It saves a day travel from going half a day up and half a day back. So, but there are some herbalists here. The swamp grows medicinal stuff and that in it. So there are some herbalist stuff, animal trainers, horses and stuff like that. No farming or anything because you got the forest, the mountains, and swampland, so there's no open area. But it's mainly a hub for sailors and that. But there are some small pockets of everything. But yeah, it's mostly a sailor's town.
Okay.
So,
we'll look for fish tacos.
Roll investigation.
Hell yeah. That'd be a 14.
You're able to find a place that does have an item like that, but they are not currently selling food.
Well, then, what are they selling?
They are not open. They are. They are currently in a downtime. So, if you want to buy potions, there are a herbalist here that does sell them.
Is there a potion of swimming?
Pardon me?
Is there a potion of swimming?
Yes.
Yeah.
There is?
There is. I seen it a little while ago.
Is that a rare item or something?
So pushing of water breathing, that's uncommon. I'm looking for the swimming now.
Potion of water breathing. That's. I don't think it's potion of swimming.
No, there's a potion of climbing, but there's no potion of swimming. There's a ring of swimming, but yeah, don't want that.
I guess you
Do they
could
have a
make
potion of
some,
water breathing?
Well, see, that's the thing. Mac doesn't need to breathe.
So you really are immortal?
Well, that's actually part of one of his mystical abilities. He doesn't need to eat. He doesn't need to breathe, and he doesn't need to sleep. If he's taking a long rest, then he can do 8 hours of light activity, but he doesn't have to sleep. He does have to, however, hydrate. He does have to drink. So he does have to have water and that kind of stuff. But it's more, yeah, he's more looking along the lines of being able to swim or being able to move in the water efficiently.
Well, Cloak of the Manta Ray, it's a non-attunement item, and you can swim and breathe underwater 60 feet. I think it's.
You want to borrow my ring of
I
swimming?
don't think it's attunement.
I have a cloak of the manta ray.
Yeah, I got one too.
Ring of swimming isn't.
Ring of
Right,
swimming is not
isn't
attunement.
either.
If you, and that's what he's looking for, something of swimming. So Throak will give you his ring of swimming.
Right. I was.
Solve it. So
I'll let you use it.
Yeah, cool, no problem. Thank you. I'll be sure to return it to you after we get
You're
back
welcome.
on dry land.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it because, like, really, even though I don't have to breathe, I really don't want to go to the bottom of the Demon Sea.
are you wearing
And
heavy
walk
armor?
home.
No, he's not wearing any armor.
Okay. The only reason you would go to the bottom of the Demon Sea is if you're wearing heavy armor.
Okay.
So Throak.
Please.
But I have the cloak of manta right now.
Yeah.
So I can swim. Not
Right.
dead.
Yep.
Um,
Thing's
Yeah.
pretty gnarly, dude.
Okay. Fish tacos, but they're closed.
That's all.
so, let's move on.
Damn it.
Yes.
Do you need a minute, Throak?
Nope. Fish tacos.
Oop. Oop.
Hmm.
Now I need a minute. My gooey duck slipped.
And thus it starts.
I got a 20 to see if there are any gooey duck quesadillas around. Wah, wah, wah. Sorry, just messing around. No gooey duck quesadillas.
Gooey Duck Queso. Yes.
All right. Sorry, I'm mature again, or something.
So you guys head out to the middle of the Demon Sea. It takes about. The original plan was to leave at first light because to get to the middle of the Demon Sea takes about 6 hours.
Right.
Well, to where the issue was first noticed, it's about 6 hours off of land. That's not the middle. The middle takes like a couple days.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. As you head out, you can tell the water level is noticeably dropped, like maybe foot or so. Well,
So, like, we can see
Not hasn't like from where normally is not now. It didn't just immediately drop. It was like you can tell based on the outside that from like a month ago the water level has dropped like a foot.
Oh, wow. So if we're not careful, it'll drain the entire ocean.
Oh,
And that would be very bad.
So, you had normal tides and waves. Once you hit the 6 hour mark, there are no waves.
Oh, like the water's just still.
No, it's not still. There are no waves.
Uh-oh.
It has a current that looks circular.
All right, I'll follow it.
Well, the ship's following it.
Oh, okay.
So as you're heading through, it's the current's not that strong. You're moving.
Decent rate.
You're moving. The ship is being pulled to the left, but you can move through it.
To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left.
I guess you could say the water is moving clockwise.
Is it black and yellow?
No,
Oh,
normal seawater. It's just for some reason it's moving clockwise in a circular motion.
Is there any sea life?
You can roll perception.
Are you looking
9.
27. We had 27.
22?
Yeah, there's seagulls and everything. You can see some. You can see every now and again. You see some fish. Like there is wildlife here.
Okay, so it's not like the sea is devoid of life.
Mind you, where you are, the shifting current is not that strong, so it's not pushing the whatever's swimming all that much.
Oh, okay.
Mind,
Cool. Cast detect magic.
in the 30-foot radius, you detect Adrian and their party.
you detect a large rapier strapped to Machiavelli's back, and then there's this rod sticking attached to his belt, and there's the ring that you gave him to swim with.
Yeah, Kugio just lights up like a Christmas tree.
Right. Up in
Like-
case there's.
Detect magic. Ah, my eyes! Sorry.
Yeah.
So I'd like to keep it up just so that in case there's anything else that is visible, possibly in the water, that would be visible on the magical spectrum.
There's nothing magical in the water.
Baby turtles.
There are no heroes on the half shell around here.
Yeah. Basically, you are going on this. After 24 hours, you guys all take a long rest. Nothing jumps out at you. It's sort of, the water is sort of swirling around a point, but you actually start to get to a point where there's an actual vortex of water.
Uh-oh, that's a problem.
Roll perception.
Okay. I got a 17.
Is that the highest of the group?
Hold on. I got a 21.
Okay. So,
Black.
can you beat a 20? Okay.
Okay.
So, Kukio, do you have a spyglass or something?
I think I got goggles of the eagle.
Okay, that'll work. You put on those goggles because you want, and you look at the center, and this is a massive whirlpool, like
Oh.
incredibly massive. Like, do you think the diameter, the radius of this whirlpool has to be like 150 feet, 200 feet.
Kraken, yay!
Wow, that's pretty flippin' big.
Yeah. You also see something in the center of it.
Oh God.
Hell yes. What is it?
Yeah.
Is it a space station?
No, the one
Yes.
you see this column of water kind of swirling up, and it sort of dances around a jewel of it looks like a jewel. It's more of an orb.
It's a flying saucer sphere thingy.
It's a gooey duck egg.
The truth is
Throw
out
it.
there.
I gotta ask you a question.
Yeah.
Were you in Alex's Fire Elemental game?
Which one?
The Summer Solstice?
Yes, I was. That's when I decided to learn Primordial
Yeah.
because I couldn't communicate with the damn. I was going to cast Suggestion on the huge guy, and I didn't know Primordial, so I couldn't.
Yeah. Do you share your goggles of the eagle with the party members so they can look?
Yeah.
Yeah. Threk, this looks amazingly similar to the core of the fire elemental.
Oh crap! Really?
Except it's
Water?
it has sort of an
Fire.
aquamarine look to it.
Great. This looks familiar, guys. It's remember that thing that
Yeah.
was part of the city, the fire festival. One of the reasons why I decided to stop drinking, because kind of drunk there. And anyway, yeah, this looks similar.
Now you understand why Adrin's here.
Elemental. Wait, what? I don't remember a fire elemental. When did this happen?
Yeah.
A year ago in game.
Oh. Yeah, no, I wasn't adventuring back then.
But you would have heard about it. You are a local. That thing.
This
was
is true.
huge. You would have.
You would
have seen that gone nuclear.
Giant comment.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what he's talking about because you are a local.
So yeah, at that point, Machiavelli would be like, crap. You're kidding, right?
I wish I was.
Oh man. Well, at least it won't eat us. Wait, they don't eat people, do they?
Well, it wasn't really eating last time. It was just burning. So I'm assuming this one's going to try and drown us.
Okay, then
Good
I
thing
don't
you
have
don't have to
anything to
breathe.
worry about. That's what I was thinking. It's like I have nothing to worry about. Sort of, unless it starts pummeling me.
Well, you may not have to worry about drowning, but those things have their own current if they take you into their body.
Ugh, yeah, don't need that kind of crap going on. All right, let's figure what out we're doing.
Water violation.
Yeah. Mind you, you guys, this thing took up center in the middle of the Demon Sea, so you guys are a couple days from shore.
Right.
But good thing about that is unrestricted magic.
True.
Yay!
And with 2 high-level casters, I'm spoiler alert, you definitely have damage output. It's whether or not you can do that damage in time before it takes one of you down.
It's a race.
And I think the winner loses all, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait, that's a song.
So,
Okay, so yeah, how far away are we from it?
you're about 200 feet because the ship cannot travel into that vortex.
It'll be broken up.
Yeah. Even now, it's having a little issue because, like I said, the swirling got stronger the closer to the center you got.
Right. I got you. Okay, so do we just try to attack it at range, guys? I don't know.
You got two people here that can cast fly, so
True.
Yeah, but I'd rather not waste my concentration for that.
Adrian can only make 3 people fly. But that
I fly by myself.
Okay, so
Yeah, you got boots.
yeah. So, yeah, Adrian can make the other two you fly, and Kukio can fly on his own.
All right, cool. So I guess we need to Leroy Jenkins up in this mo.
Hell yeah.
Sounds like it.
Adrian says, I had a feeling it was something like this. I found something that I might be able to avoid something with, but I think it has to form first before that will have a chance of working. So I got to try.
Okay.
I want to try something first, but if that fails, we have to
Run away.
No. That's the third option. That's after the second one. We're going in order. First
Okay.
option, then second option, then third option.
Third option's run away.
Second option is to kill it, or to tire it out.
How do you tire out a water elemental? I mean, like, I'm not being flippant. I really don't know. How do you tire out a water elemental?
A mixer.
You keep blasting holes in it until it doesn't have the energy to reform.
But does it dissipate or die, if you will, or does it just like calm down for a little while until it can rebuild?
Normal elementals dissipate.
Oh, okay.
Elder
Wait,
elementals.
hang on a second.
No.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, hang on a second, because that other one didn't dissipate.
Yeah. Elder elementals, they have a substantial core. They just don't have the energy to reform.
So, what's the possibilities of somebody talking to this elemental and making it, convincing it to go away?
I know abyssal, but that's not primordial. So
I speak
Yeah,
primordial.
Well, I'm telepathic. Do they speak? Do they know a language?
Auckland.
Yes.
Okay, so Machiavelli could talk to them telepathically. Or talk to it telepathically and try and figure out why it's there and what it's doing, and if it's just there for mischief, or if Adrian knows how to speak primordial, then he could figure it out. He'd probably be a better choice for that anyway, because he's got more arcane knowledge and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Adrian is going to cast Fly on himself, Throak, and Kukio.
Wait.
I don't need it.
Not Kukio. Mac.
Oh, okay. I was like, you probably don't leave me.
So, he starts heading off to the center of the vortex.
Throak will go with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my
Mac will.
mana ray out and put it on.
Yeah, Mac will put the ring of swimming on, and then we'll fly out there with them.
Okay. So, Adrian says for you guys to stay back while he tries his plan first.
Okay.
I just need to double check something. Because if this works,
Throak will stay
we
30
might-
feet or so
Believe
behind.
I can fly.
if this works, we might employ the whole combat entirely. So he is going to be 60 feet and start speaking with the primordial. Start speaking primordial at it.
So how's he sound? Like that, or
More like swishing water. So,
Like when you're trying to talk with a mouthful of water.
yeah. So,
like Dory on fucking Finding Nemo. No.
Exactly.
So, the elemental forms. I'm pretty sure you all know what a water elemental looks like. Yeah,
big
this
is-
size is about 10 size its size.
Ooh. That's
Shadow Colossus in there.
Yeah. Adrian is holding a little piece of metal. It looks like a flask. And he says to him in primordial, I really appreciate it if you just get in here, and he points the flat open flask at it. That thing has to make a wisdom save.
Kukio?
Yes.
What's he doing?
It's more Chapo than Kukio.
No. Machiavelli is asking, like, looking at Kukio as they're just kind of flying there. Like, what's he doing?
I said, well, the item he has in his hand is called an iron flask, and it's able to capture different types of monstrosity or beings or whatnot. He says, and an elemental is actually one of those types of beings, but he has to persuade it to enter it, and it will hold
You're kidding.
elemental. No, it's a
Yeah,
It's
that
a
creature
high-end-
got advantage on it, and he
Wow.
failed the DC.
Wow.
you lucky fucker, dude.
Man, I
That
am
elemental starts
totally-
being sucked into the flask because the flask can forcefully take a creature into it.
That is flipping crazy.
So
So
you
you have
see
an
this
elder-
giant elemental start being going into this tiny little flask.
He's not gonna be too happy when it comes out. That motherfucker.
Yes, but when he's released, it's treated as a conjure elemental. He's treated as friendly for an hour.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it must be pretty badass to be a wizard, because that was cool.
Yeah. And the thing is, whether or not he'll stay in the flask is another thing.
that would suck if he doesn't.
Yeah. So. Yeah. The elemental gets pulled, and you see the core starting to waver.
Ooh, man, this is pretty intense. I thought he carried booze in there. I didn't realize that he could put an elemental in it.
Yeah.
Well, we can put all kinds of things in there.
Yeah. The core starts to shift from the center of the whirlpool.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I think this is working.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Uh, that. Yeah. That is going to hurt.
Depends on who it is. Right?
Considering it's the guy that's keeping you guys in the air, I would assume so.
That's good. I can't prepare.
That was a bad thing.
Oh shit.
How much damage?
Adrin took, let's see, 30 points of bludgeoning damage as that thing smacked him.
Ow.
No, he didn't. He only took 25. Or he only took 5.
Okay.
Whew. Lordy.
That's why I placed myself 30 feet away so that I could cover him in case something bad happened.
Yeah. Adrin's still sucking the elemental in, but the elemental's fighting back. He can't do anything. He has to maintain concentration on the fly spell and the flask, holding the flask, trying to suck that thing in.
So we need to protect him, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Everyone roll initiative. We're in combat.
Word, yo.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I got a 26.
I got a 16.
I got my greater elemental size D20 out. It's about the size of a baseball. It didn't even roll, it just fell.
Hmm.
I guess I should write it in there. It'll help you out.
What did Jeb get? Jeb.
Mac got a 16.
Okay. So, Kukyo, how far away were you by Throak, 30 feet away from Adrin?
Yeah, because I think.
Okay.
I believe so.
So, if you're by Throak, then you're 90 feet away from the core of the elemental, which is where the main body is.
Okay.
As water keeps flowing into the flask.
So he is attacking Adrin, right?
Yes, because the elemental body got sucked in. I made a roll for the core. It rolled a natural 20 on its save, so it's resisting. But because the body is still being sucked in, he can't. He still has a chance to be sucked in.
Okay. That's the D20. All right, so I guess I'll use my bonus action to dash to Adrin,
Yeah.
and because I don't need to I don't need to worry about the fly ship. And I guess I'll attack it I suppose.
You're 30 feet away, so you move 30. So now you're 60 feet away from the center.
Dash. Yeah.
If you dash, then you're 30 feet away from the elemental.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's its reach, anyways?
Surprisingly long because Adrian was 60 feet away from it, and it smacked him. Mind
Okay,
you, he's sucking a large amount of water into his location, so that also could have been part of it.
Oh, so is that water? That water is attached to the elemental. So if I hit that water, it'll hurt him, right? It would probably take his concentration off of Adrian.
Yeah.
Okay, so instead of dashing to the elemental, I'll move forward if I can reach the stream of water.
Although I'd be careful of lightning spells because that water is also attached to Adrian. But
I'm not.
Flask.
I don't have any lightning.
I'm just saying an observation Throak would also be aware of that.
Okay. Yeah, you can throw it at his body.
Water's
conductive. Yeah.
Conductive. So.
Okay, so yeah, I would attack the elemental, and I suppose that I would still get my sneak attack. He's kind of within 5 feet of Adrian. Kind of not.
I'm going to say no. You only get sneak attack if you have an ally within 5 feet of the core.
Okay, well if he's by himself, then I get sneak attack also. So yeah. Either way. All right, so I'll attack him.
Because the core is where the consciousness, but elementals are fluid, so they can attack.
So it's not even worth attacking his limbs?
No. The main body is... with elementals, you usually try and attack the center of mass, because that's where the collection of energy usually is.
Okay.
Unless you're trying to...
Instead of me doing what I'm doing...
Yeah.
Then I'll dash to the core.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't get too dashes,
if you bonus action dash and main action the dash. If you triple dash, you can move 90 feet to the core.
Okay, so let me do that then.
Okay, then it's its turn, and because it's still focusing on Adrian, it's going to make its attack against him. Lucky for me, I rolled crap. So, he was able to avoid that one.
That's a bonus.
Yeah. So, it's now Mac's turn.
Okay, so how far away is Mac from the core? Just to be
90
certain? Feet. 90 feet, okay. Would Mac be able to try and figure out about how intelligent water elementals might be?
Roll. I'll give it to you with Nature or Arcana.
Okay.
Extraplanar.
Extraplanar. Arcana's a 7, so 17.
They're not that smart, but the older creatures, even if normal creatures aren't that intelligent, the older they get, the wiser they get, and so you assume this one has some base level intelligence. Not. Mechanically, it has a 10 intelligence.
Okay. Shall I make a Intelligence save, please. The DC's 15.
Okay. It failed.
All right. So we're going to do 2d10 points of psychic damage. And that's going to be a grand total of 9 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, Monsieur Machiavelli will go from... Nope, that'll be it. No need for a bonus action yet.
Okay. Thorelek, you're up.
All right. I think so. How far am I from the core?
90 feet.
Okay. So I'll use my 60-foot fly speed to move closer. I will pull out my spoons and play the shit out of him. I will cast animate objects.
Are they considered
my
magical?
The objects, no.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
so I will chuck my spoons and I will play the shit out of his core.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Let me step back inside so that I can on Roll20 on Discord because it's stupid complicated to do it. Otherwise, sorry. Not prepared for class. I'm going to be rolling it in the...
Practical magic.
All right, and it just rolled out.
Do heart shape. I should eat my crotch. See how that works?
6 of them hit.
Matt?
Yep.
6? Okay. 6. Okay. 4. 40 damage. 40 damage.
Okay. They do not look like they can cut through that water all that well.
That's fine. That's my turn.
Yeah. Back to Kukyo.
All right. I'm in the core, so let's see. I want to try something. So I'm gonna pull out some rope, and I'm gonna tie it around my midsection,
Okay.
and I'm gonna tie the other end of it. I'm only gonna give myself about a foot of length, and I'm gonna tie the other end to a immovable rod.
Okay.
And I want to do that as a bonus action if that's possible.
Yeah, and you can use your action to activate the rod.
Okay. And then I'm going to move inside of him close to the core and then activate the rod.
You're going inside the elemental?
Yes.
Okay. You can do that. You have water breathing.
All So I activate. Is he trying to push me out once I get in there?
No, it is not his turn to act yet.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to I'm going to action surge, and
Yeah, you are less than 5 feet away from the core.
okay,
Mind
and
you, I wouldn't recommend damaging the core.
okay. Why is that? Do I need a roll to try and figure that out? Arcana.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to be a 23.
With elementals, they're just a mass of elemental energy coalesced into a body. Elder elementals, all that energy has condensed into a core. The size of the core is compressed upon compressed. This core is about maybe 4 or 5 feet in diameter. Maybe even, I don't remember what the dimensions of the fire elemental core, but basically they're supposed to have the same dimensions. The amount of energy in that core, if it is cracked, and all that energy will be released in one big burst.
Okay, so is it like 20d8 or d10 or something?
Something to that effect, yes.
Is it or how far would it reach?
That explosion would be full capacity for 50 feet, and then lessening for each interval after that.
Okay. Well, if I just attack the body, is that going to hurt it?
Oh no, it tires it out. It drains the energy to try and keep form, because it's trying to maintain its form to attack the person that's trying to suck it into an object, as well as fighting off being sucked into the object. So if you're trying to make it lose its energy, so it gets pulled into, so it can't put up a resistance anymore.
Okay. So basically,
that's what you assume is going on. You're trying to.
Okay. Can I? All right. So since I'm inside of it, would I have advantage to hit?
Oh yeah, you can just.
All right. So then I'm gonna do sneak attack with it against them. Then. Both my rapiers, and then I'll attack. So first attack, that's going to be 21.
That hits.
Okay. So that's 15 plus 12 plus another 2. So 15 plus 12 is 27. So 37 points of damage. First attack. All right. Next one, it doesn't get sneak attack damage. It's just a regular to hit rapier. That's going to be a 29 to hit.
That hits.
It's 9 points. That's another 6, so that's 15 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah.
And that'll be that turn.
Okay. Yeah. Mind you, this thing's standing over 100 feet tall, so.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm sitting inside of it. So
Yeah.
if he pulls back, I'm just gonna cut my rope and run and back inside of him and do the same thing.
Okay. Now it's its turn, and you have to make a strength save.
Okay. I got a 23.
Okay, so you take half damage.
See how bad I fucked myself. Being inside of this thing.
You take 25 points of bludgeoning damage, half to 12,
Okay.
as it creates a powerful current inside of itself.
Oh.
And okay. So yeah, that's its turn. Ideally, this thing would have multiple attacks, but I didn't start off with it, and I figured, anyway, I'm not going to start doing that now.
Okay.
So, on to the next person on the initiative.
Okay, so since Mac really hasn't done anything so far except use Mind Thrust once, he's going to pull out his light crossbow and move 10 feet forward so that he's 80 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to make an attack. And that is going to be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
All right, so we're going to do D8 plus 5, and then he's going to pour... we'll do 5 psi points. So, and this is a magical weapon. So that's 7, 8.
Magic is not the thing. It has resistance to all. It has barbarian resistance. All weapon damage is halved.
Okay, so then that means that the damage from the actual bolt would be halved is 11, 12 halved, which is 6. And then the psychic damage is 16, 26, what is that, 34, 35. 35 points of psychic damage. And 6 points of piercing damage. So 41 points of damage total.
Yeah.
Nice.
Side damage is a bitch.
Yeah. You shoot your bolt, and it causes massive ripples throughout the entire the entire elemental. Giant ripples just move right through it.
Would Mac be able to tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing from his point of view?
Roll Arcana.
24.
Yeah, you can tell it has to use a lot of energy to maintain form.
Okay. All right, that's Mac's turn. He used 5 psi points. All right, and I shall be right back.
Correct.
Okay, so what I would like to do is I would like to cast.
You do have
Go ahead,
room
sorry.
to throw a fireball at it and not hit allies.
Oh yeah, what I actually thought I would do is instead of a fireball, I'm going to cast a chromatic orb. So the idea is I want to hit the area near where my spoons are. And I would like to try and freeze the water in that area and then smack the shit out of it with the spoons while it's frozen to see if I can get some extra damage out of that. It's a theory.
You can definitely try.
So that's what I'm going to give it a go. So I'm going to cast a 3rd level chromatic orb.
Okay.
And that's going to be fucking son of a bitch. 12 to hit.
You miss.
Surprise, surprise. Well, either way, my spoons will then attack. And that's going to be a lot of hits. 2 of those are crits.
Okay. So. Seven of them hit, and 2 of them you rolled double damage.
So 7 hits, and then so I'm going to roll 5. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I do this right.
5 of them at normal damage, and 2 of them at double damage.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this like this. 1d4 plus 4. And then I'm going to add another... Damn it. So that's a total of 36 damage.
7 of them hit. You only did 5.
Right. So, oh, you're right. So that's going to be another 2d4. Thank you.
Plus 4.
Thank you. Damn it. There we go.
Okay.
39 damage.
Okay. Yeah.
God, I love animate objects.
Yeah. They're working their way at it. They're definitely breaking off small pieces of water off of it, and it's trying to maintain form. It's back to the top of the round with Kukio.
All right. Suppose I still have advantage, so I'm going to do a sneak attack again.
What happens when your animate objects take damage?
They take damage individually. If they're attacked individually. They each have... Just 1 second. The spoons have 20 HP, an AC of 18. So they act as objects, individual creatures.
Okay.
Got a
And-
21 hit. Oh, sorry.
Yep.
All right, so that's 12 plus 2 plus So that's 23, 24, 7. 30 points of damage. First attack. And bonus attack. It's going to be a 26. And it's going to be... So it's 12 points plus... So that's 18 points of damage. So 48 altogether.
Malkovich is on Billions.
Okay. It is its turn. Okay. So your utensils are on the surface of the elemental, or are they inside? I should double check that.
I would say they're probably on the surface.
Okay. It is going to move a couple feet, and now they're on the inside. It moved into their space.
Okay. They don't care. They don't breathe.
Yeah. All creatures inside of it, Kukyo and the utensils, have to make a strength saving throw.
They fail. They have 4 strength, so they've got a -3.
Got a 19.
Okay.
Hold on one. Let me just roll it for shits and grins. See if some of them survive. -20 -3. What do they have to make?
2 of them made it. Yeah. The ones that didn't make it took 27 points of damage, and for all creatures that made it, including Kukyo, take half.
That's 13.
Yep.
You son of a bitch! My spoons! Get you for that,
What's your armor class?
Mine?
No, Kukyo.
Oh, mine is 21.
Okay. So that is gonna suck because it is going in desperation mode and it is making 2 attacks on you. Both hit. The first one, you took 27 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouchie.
And the second one was a critical hit. So that one was 43 points of bludgeoning damage.
Woohoo! I'm still up.
That's its turn.
All right.
Yeah, the core is starting to waver. It looks like it's starting to move again.
Time to say goodnight. One more crossbow bolt. Uh, 26.
That hits.
All right. Physical damage is going to be 4 piercing damage. And it is going to take 14, 29, 37, and 4 is 41 points of total damage.
Okay.
And that's 10 psi points used.
So, bonus action?
The bonus action is actually the psychic damage.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry, yeah, his turn's done.
Relax. You
All
have...
right, he needs to make a dex save.
Okay. It's going to be... He's a big lumbering creature, so he doesn't get any bonuses to that.
Okay. 17 DC.
He got a 16.
Ha ha! Throak is pissed. Pissed. Cast a level 4 fireball. Just blast his ass. Preferably not near my friend.
Like I said, this thing, it's 100 feet tall. You blast it at its feet.
Yeah, because that's where all my arms are. As they've floated down his feet. Son of a bitch.
Jeez.
Mm.
God damn it. That's a shitty roll. 30 damage. 30 fire damage.
Yeah.
Is it vulnerable to fire damage?
Water. It depends on whether an elder elemental would be vulnerable.
I don't know one way or another. That's why I was asking.
No. A normal elemental has resistance immunity to acid and poison, but yeah. Because it has such control over water, fire, I'm gonna say it does half damage.
That's fine.
To 15.
He's pissed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then what's
the
his
bottom of the elemental is just gone. You see the whirlpool is actually starting to slow down. You see strands of water, small strands trying to come up to the core, but there's nothing there.
and for my bonus action, the last 2 spoons are going to attack.
Yeah. Yeah. It is weak enough that Adrin's going to make a move.
I hope so.
Yeah. Yeah. He used his staff to cast Hold Monster. That thing is now paralyzed. And
Do my spoons get advantage?
no. They that thing gets it's on low health. Adrin Hold Monster on it. It's sucked into the flask. Core and all.
Hells yeah.
Doesn't take me with her.
No, you were held in place with the immovable rod.
What about the spoons?
My spoons!
Can I try and grab as many as I can as they go by me?
Make a strength and dexterity save.
All right. So strength save. Got a 19.
Okay.
Dex save. I rolled a 25.
So, you took 10 points of bludgeoning damage as the elemental was trying to pull you along with it, but you were being pulled at from two sides, so you took some damage from that. And you're able to grab 8. You were 2 of them that were still whole. You were able to grab them. The ones that were pummeled and snapped by the whelm fell.
All right.
I'll remember you in song, my spoons.
And Kukyo is hanging by the rope. He looks at Throak, blood dripping out of his mouth. He's like, I got as many as I can. And he passes out. I had 1 HP left.
Hells yeah! With that last HP, you saved 2 spoons. You're a hero in my book.
Wait, did you like literally pass out? Have you got nothing left?
Like I had 1 HP left when he did the 10 hit points to me.
Okay, then if we're out of combat, Mac is going to go over to Kukyo.
Don't worry about it. I got the ring of regeneration.
Here's a ring of regeneration. Don't do anything.
Roll death saves.
Okay, give me some HP. Give me some HP. No.
Is it? I mean, you know,
Ring of regeneration is great for when you have low health. It does nothing for you because you won't get any hit points for 10 minutes.
Actually, you know what? I'll do a death save. What do I have to roll? Con?
Nope, it's a straight roll. There's no modifiers unless you're a brute.
Alright, I got a 14.
You save. You got one save.
Okay, so I'm gonna touch him.
Just
I'm gonna use
there
2
off
side
of his
points.
immovable rod. So.
Okay, so I'm touching Kukyo on the shoulder, giving him 9 hit points back, expending 2 side points.
Yeah.
So you now have 9 health instead of no health.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Kukyo starts breathing and coughing a little bit of water.
Whew. That was awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, that was pretty wicked, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think I've
I
ever seen
wasn't-
somebody just jump into a water elemental before.
Yeah. I wasn't as vicious as I was supposed to be with it. Alright.
Oh, did he do more damage than that?
Oh no, the damage was right. It was supposed to have 3 attacks.
Oh. Well, I appreciate it. He's not dead.
Yeah.
Kukyo legend lives on, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, we did that. I did that with a fucking purple worm. I figured it'd work here too. I didn't expect him to fucking like. I expected him to like hit me, but not as good as he did. He fucked me up, dude.
Well, I was rolling double die to the normal elemental.
Mhm.
So they do 2d8, so I was rolling 4d8, and then I got a critical, which is 8d8.
Ouch. Yeah, I took a water fireball to the face.
No,
At least it wasn't a Jubei critical.
No, that would have sucked. That
yeah.
would have been like 70 points. Somewhere.
Yeah, you would have been forcefully bent over and reamed.
Large water
A
over.
2b critical from that thing would have been 70 points of damage.
I would have been dead instantly.
Good times.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, hey, resurrect, baby, resurrect.
And 8d8 is a cone of cold.
Mm. Still hurts.
Yeah.
Hey, nice tree.
Yeah. So, the vortex starts to calm down, and then it dissipates its swirling motion. You guys head back to the ship.
Cool.
Flying back.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, I'm a backstroke home. In the air.
Yeah.
You're you entered on the aluminum side of the vortex by the time you reached to when you entered in the stronger current. When you reached the vortex, you were on the opposite side. You're 2.5 days from Illumina. You will fall to the water before you even get anywhere close to it.
Yeah. Well, it only takes me about 3 hours to heal all the fucking damage with the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ship is okay though, right? Or did it get destroyed?
It didn't enter the whirlpool, but it didn't. The area was it in? It battered, but it didn't break the ship.
Yeah.
Mind you, it needs repairs, but it's still it's not taking on water. Let's just say that.
Let's see where there's still.
Yeah. It can get you home.
Oh, that works for me.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Whether or not how quickly it can leave port is another story.
So that was an elder water elemental, right?
Yeah, it is. It is a creation of my own mind that I have not written down anything. I was just doing it on the fly.
I've taken in a habit of putting down everything that he fights that is like stupid crazy. So Black Dragon, Red Dragon, and the Elder Water Elemental.
So
yeah.
Mind you, if this creature appears, it may fight completely different than how this one fought.
Yeah. By then, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna find something that lets me have resistance to bludgeoning damage from water elementals.
Barbarian Rage.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Of course, that'd be kind of weird. Ninja Barbarian.
Mist is a barbarian rogue.
Yeah. Mist is a tool.
Mind you, he's more heavily barbarian than rogue, so.
Mist is a tool.
So. The 2.5 days it takes you to travel back to land, yeah. Gukio is fully recovered.
In the meantime, I need to Throak needs to talk to Adrin.
Yeah. Sure.
What's going on, buddy?
So the book that I got a few days ago that's currently sitting in my bag, that's actually a manual of Golem creation.
You mean the thing that I threw into the dream realm?
Yeah, and the one that I had you retrieve for me a couple days after that, after I had time to research the book from the airship.
If you messaged me about retrieving it, I did not see that message.
Oh.
So, as far as I know, Adrian never sent a note to Lucia to throw it back.
Okay, so. Well, we'll play it as it. He never retrieved it then. So the book that's still in the dream realm, in that case, a manual of Golem creation. Fortunately, we're both of the sufficient level that we can actually read the book without it hurting us. I did some research on the book itself. So I want to bounce the idea off of you. I'd like to make some golems I think it'd make life in Illumina a little safer, at least. I was thinking of making a golem for each of the gates with a control rod to allow the sergeant of the guard or whomever to control that golem to help keep the city. It is kind of a magnet for death and destruction.
Nah.
Something like that.
Chapo.
Yeah.
Since you're the one that introduced this item into the world, what type of golem creation is it? Because the book can only make one type.
So
It was.
I'd already chatted with him about it.
Yeah.
We rolled it, and it was a stone golem.
Okay.
But I don't know how that fits thematically. I don't know what the golems in the airship were, or the creatures in the airship were. I don't know if that fits.
They were like steampunk automatons. Basically.
Yeah, they were automatons. They weren't golems.
Okay.
He wanted the book so he could make golems. That's
Yeah.
ultimately what he wanted.
They were
Okay.
close approximation of a golem. They were the closest he could make without actually making golems.
Okay. So the nice thing about this current edition, or I should say, the nice thing about creating golems is unlike the way it used to be, where you had to actually either kill somebody and use their soul. That's no longer true. Apparently, the mages that be have figured out how to use elemental spirits to make golems.
Hmm.
So, evil to make golems. Anyway,
I think
so the reason I wanted to talk. Go ahead. Sorry.
no, I'm just reading it. It seems like the way it's worded is once you create one golem, the book turns ash.
It does.
Yeah. So you can.
Groax spent a little bit of time researching it.
Yeah.
So, what my thought was if we work together, create a few more books, basically recreate the book, see if the city is willing to pay for, and reimburse us for our time and skills in making the books.
Okay.
I figured that's something that the ruling council of Illumina would have to talk about. And by ruling council of Illumina, I mean the DM's council.
Yeah, that's
But I
something to
want
bring
to
up
talk to you
without.
beforehand.
Yeah. Okay.
So what I was thinking was
Each book will be
they pay
20,000 gold and 25 weeks.
right.
So
Two of us working on it, it has the time.
Yeah.
But it's still a lot of time. If we have more assistants, that'll continue having the time until it's reasonable. But my thought was, golems themselves are
Jeb
expensive.
is
They're like
the
90
level that he can work on very rare magic items.
Say that again?
Jeb is just at the right level needed to be, right character level needed to create some very rare magic items. Jebediah.
So we would be able to assist him.
Yeah. So that would be able to
that was my thought.
in the thirds.
I'm sorry, do what now?
We want to go up.
I caught the part about Jeb being just at the correct level to create very rare magical items, but I didn't catch the rest of that. You guys kind of went like in and out.
We want to constrict Jebediah into helping us create more manuals of golem creation, or manual of golems is the name of the book.
Is that Is that possible?
So basically,
with the chaos magic,
Yeah.
the way it's going right now.
Nah. Well,
chaos
I mean,
magic
like-
isn't going to continue forever. I would rather have a plan in place before, for when it's gone.
and like basically with the chaos magic, I basically said no NPC is going to create magic items. If you want a
Right.
magic item created, you have to convince a PC to try and do it. Mind you, I have no idea what would happen because it is using magical energy, but creating an item is not necessarily using a spell, so I'm not sure what would happen.
I'd say the best thing to do is to get with Ty, Alex, and Charles and go from there.
Yeah.
But Jeb wouldn't necessarily be opposed to helping or to creating, if you will.
Yeah.
He would just be worried about would the creation cause chaos magic to start destroying parts of Illumina.
Yeah. Like I said, no NPCs going to create magic items. So
Right.
and so a PC has to do it
So-
first to find out what actually doing that does.
Yeah, plus it's a very rare magical item, so whatever it is that we would have to acquire in order to make more would be like a quest in and of itself to get, correct?
Yeah, because any magic item of rare or higher needs a physical component to it to craft it.
Right. Okay, so yeah, we can like research that or whatever in order to figure out what needs to be done.
Yeah.
Anyway, so basically, I wanted to float the idea. It's going to require quite a bit of time, and I figured that the city and or Mages Guild could pay for the creation of the golems and the extra magic items. I've got one book. I'm offering it as a. I'm offering to allow it to be copied, basically.
Yeah. Recreated.
And I would
is on the
want-
correct term.
Right. Recreated. And basically, as many copies as the city, the Mages Guild want to make, I just would make. That way, I can have one.
Yeah. Out of character, I want to wait until what the DM
Right, absolutely.
say about.
And that's the point of telling you, is so that Adrian can talk to Jeb at some point in the future when we get back to the city, and the DM's council can talk about it in real life.
Yeah. In character, Adrian's getting married, so that is currently using part of his downtime for that.
Right.
Yeah, he'll definitely keep that in mind, but he's not going to commit to anything at the moment.
Right. And with the chaos magic, I wouldn't even want to, not in the city. The last damn thing I want to do is create a stone golem that is, uber powerful and also can't be controlled.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and you also have to be careful what kind of who you actually give that control to.
Well, and that's why I was thinking of if you put one in each gate, then it's up to the city. They either, a captain has the control rod and put them, around, in the main square or wherever, a central location, or they give it to the sergeant of the guard for each individual gate. So they've got a control rod, and, maybe there's overriding control rod. I don't know how exactly it works. Basically, I'm throwing the idea out there, and letting somebody else figure
out.
out.
As far as I know about golem creation, they're bound to the creator. Whoever creates it is the person who controls it.
But you can make basically the creator says the first command you give is whoever holds this rod can give you orders. So basically, theoretically, Throwak could be able to control them, but in reality, he's not. It's the person with the control rod or amulet or ring or eye patch. Ooh, eye patch of Golem control. That's it. You're going to look like a pirate. And you can control the Golem.
And you can't control more than one at a time.
Right. You can only control, you control this particular Golem. So it'll be the eye patch of the East Gate Golem control. And then it'll be the shoelaces of the Southern Gate Golem control and the belt buckle of Westgate Golem control. That kind of thing.
No, I was thinking if they wear more than one eye patch, they're blind.
Good point. Doesn't mean you can't control the Golem. It just means you can't see anything.
Pretty hard to give orders if you can't see what's going on.
Yep. Ooh, and make it so that it only works if the eye is covered. So it'll be like East Gate of left eye control, West Gate of right eye control, or whatever. And it only works when it's actually covering the eye.
Well,
and one ring to rule them all.
But so the point is that it take the control rod or whatever. It's not someone who's completely defenseless. It's somebody who's in the middle of the other guards. So if they take the rod of control, then they have a Golem. There's 3 others if they want to make off with it. It's not like, and Golems aren't ridiculous unless you're comparing them to a guard. 3 Golems again. They're just going to bash 3 Golems against 1. They'll bash the shit out of it and it's gone.
Yeah. And Golems aren't insanely strong too. They're like, I think the highest one's like CR13 or something.
Yeah, something. I think the Iron Golem is CR13.
Yeah, Iron Golem.
Yeah. So.
I want one of those, what do they call them? Shield Guardians? Shield Guardians.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I want an Iron Golem. That's what I'm using. I'm going to use the Stone Golems to practice with, but I want an Iron Golem because I can cast Fireball on it while it's attacking my enemies and heal it.
Yeah.
There's that.
If you want a Shield Guardian, all you need is a lot of research and a soul.
And a soul?
Yeah. The soul is the material component. To give life to an inanimate object, you would need a soul.
Cool.
So,
well, I know what.
Head back to. You're in Illumina.
All right. Good deal.
Goes back to the Wizard's Tower because he has an iron flask that has an Elder Water Elemental in it.
Uh-oh, there's going to be a lot of steam at the Wizards Guild, isn't there?
No. Maybe.
Alright, well, it's 9 here, so I'm going to have to get going.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I has to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I don't work on Monday, so there's that.
Yeah.
Bonus.
And I didn't have anything planned after this.
Okay. 2 experience, 3 experience? I don't know.
2 experience. I doubled basically a water elemental, so it only came out as a CR10. So that's
Okay, cool. I can live with that.
ideally the
Sounds
elder
good.
elementals are supposed to be tier 3, but I didn't make it that strong. I could have, but I didn't.
Hi,
Hi, who are you?
I'm Cormac and
You're who?
Cormac.
Hello.
Hey guys,
Hello.
I like your
Hi.
guys' hats.
Hi.
Well, this one's wearing a basket, and
Awesome.
this is one of his jackets that he's wearing over his head like a cape
Nice.
or an Elsa mask.
No.
Elsa hair, whatever.
That right there is not a bucket. It is a helm of protection +1. And that is not a jacket. That is a turban of telepathy.
It's a jacket.
Well, it's a very nice looking jacket.
Uh,
Jacket.
I'm
Okay.
going.
Going
Well,
back.
take off. All right, gents. You guys have a good one. I will talk to y'all later on.